Hey there, beautiful people. It is me, Tanya, founder of the TNG Designs Group Limited. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to come up with your business name, right? Now, there are many ways about going to do this, but I'm going to share with you 3 top tips to be able to make sure that you do it in a way that is actually congruent to you and your brand, right? And yes, there is a video that I have out similar to this. However, there are a few little differences that I've come up with that I want to make sure that you equally tap into, because they're super important to make sure that you create a business name around your values and then some. So folks, before you get stuck into this video, please make sure that you go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. Get all the goodness out of it as to what you want to be able to get out of it, but equally make sure you go ahead and share this channel as well, because folks, I love the support that you give and totally appreciate it. But please make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to it as well. So without further ado, folks, let's get into this. So as I said, we're going to be talking about how to come up with a name for your business, right? Now, you know me, I like to do things in threes, it seems, right? But only because I'm a strong believer in delivering information to you in bite-sized chunks, especially when it comes to the idea of branding. Branding in itself, there's so much to cover and so much to make sure that you get right for your own business, right? But these 3 things, especially when it comes to the idea of coming up with your brand, your business name, it's super important that you get it right to suit you, your business, your brand, and what it is that you stand for. Now, I'd like you to go back and actually touch base on how to discover what your brand name is. It's similar, however, there are a few little nuances, and actually I show extra examples within that video, so go ahead and just check them out for added extra interest. But more so within this video, I want you to establish what these 3 things are for yourself, because if you don't, your business name will not match. If you don't, your business name won't resonate with who you are. And if you don't, your business name will be representing you in a way that you don't want to be represented, right? For me, when you know and come to work with me as well, I'm always about the idea of reputation and recognition and being noticed for what it is that you do and why it is that you do it. Because your message, your story, why it is that you do what you do is super important. And it actually starts from your business name, right? As small as a little tiny thing it is, it actually has a huge impact. So let's get it right. And let's start right here. Now, yes, this part I probably would have touched base on before. To be fair, I probably would have touched base on this on a lot of my videos, so please go ahead and check it out. But understanding what your VPV is super important. I cannot stress to you enough. And the reason why you need to be able to establish this, do not miss this part out, because especially when you touch base on the idea of your values, you get to understand what that name should be for your business, right? And especially when it comes to coming up with a name for your business, you get to understand that with each and every one of these values, do you know what? I see a pattern here. And I see within that pattern is what my name could potentially be. So really think about what that is for yourself. Really hone in on your vision, your purpose, and your values because of those things, right? Number 2, and this is something that not many people actually really do or consider, because they're so stuck in the thick of, I need to get a business name. Oh my gosh, what's the business name going to be? Wait, I need to make sure it's professional. Wait, oh my gosh, all these things are going on in your head and running at 100 miles per hour, right? So I'm sure you can resonate with that. However, again, when you touch base on what your VPV is, I also want you to understand what kind of a meaning does it have to you. When you get to establish what that meaning is, and when I talk about meaning, I mean, like, what does it touch here? Does it have a little pull on your heartstrings? Does it have a bit more of a personable feel to you? Does it have a bit more of a personable meaning to you, in fact, right? Because when you get something or have something that you really resonate with for a specific reason, because it has a more personable meaning to you, you talk all the more passionately about it, and technically you start developing a story before you even know it. And again, I'd like to actually go back and watch about how to create your story brand, because creating what that is for yourself, creating a story brand that suits you and your business is something that is super powerful to make sure that your message gets out there, but more importantly, to the right audience that you actually want to work with. So make sure you understand and establish what that is for yourself. So the third thing, yes, we're here already. That's right. I told you bite-sized chunks. That's what I'm about. Now, I know, again, I've touched base on this aspect, but I want you to think about it for your business name. And especially with the likes of your business name in mind, always remember what it is that you want to be known for. Because, again, when you understand what you want to be known for, you get to create a name for your business that has more meaning, once again. But equally, not only that has more meaning, it has a type of resonance that will allow your audience to resonate with it, right? It has a type of level of reach that will allow your audience to equally get it, that part. Sometimes as well, we can just be super straightforward. For me, it's the TNG Designs Group Limited, but I've called myself the TNG Designs Group Limited for a very, very, very good and strong reason. TNG, my initials. So it's personable to me, right? And there's a reason why I've chosen my initials is because for a very long time, especially coming up in the freelancing game, right? Especially coming up as a freelancing graphic designer, there were many, many moments where I felt that I wasn't of any value to anybody, right? I felt that I was just this little tiny person that people would come out, allow me out every now and then to get this work done for them and then put me back in a little cupboard type of thing. And the fact that I now get to use my name as part of my business means that I get to shout and stand and talk all the more better and more passionately about it because I understood those things in the past. So what is it for you? For me, it's also group because of the different sub-brands that I actually have underneath my umbrella. So when I actually resonate with the idea of TNG Designs Group Limited, it's because not only do I have all these sub-brands, it's because not only do I do design in these different aspects and have different outcomes for them, and not only is it about me, I let others know that too. I let others know that within the TNG Designs Group Limited, there's more to it. Within the TNG Designs Group Limited, it's not just about branding. There's so much more. My message, as people will come to learn and understand, implies that there is so much more. So again, folks, I want you to understand, what is it that you want to be known for? What type of meaning does it have for your business to be called such? But equally, what is your VPV to be able to allow and establish what those things are to begin with? Think about it. And if you need any help with it, I'm right here. But at the same time, I'd like you to go ahead and download my guide first, because this is what you're going to be able to establish. You're going to actually establish how you can actually discover your VPV, how to actually go around thinking about what it could be for yourself, but thinking about what it could be for yourself in a way that is actually congruent to your beliefs, your values. Think about that. Other aspects that you're going to be learning is actually also how to understand, how to connect better with the audience that you actually want to work with. And on top of that, you're going to understand the idea of profiting, but not profiting by way of finances. It's profiting in a different kind of a way. But I need you to go ahead and download that guide to figure out exactly what it's going to be. So folks, I'm going to leave it there. Please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel as always, and I totally appreciate your support as always. So thank you. And folks, I will see you on the other side.